Look at this dude.
Whoosh, everybody, welcome back to another video. Hey man, if you haven't already, then so make sure you are subscribed to the channel, smash the like button, click that bell while you're at it, so you can be a part of the Post Noti Gang family, best family on YouTube, and that's no cap, hands down. Hey man, we are here for Timeless Tim. When your parents take your bedroom door. Now I ain't gonna lie, growing up, I think it was mainly my dad. My dad would always threaten me taking my door, but he never actually did it. Maybe because he just never felt like taking the door off the hinges. I don't know, but it's never happened to me, but it's been threatened against me. I'm glad it never happened, because I like my privacy. I like my door. Let's talk more reacting. Let's dive right into this video. Let go.
So my guy, I got one question for you. Did you have privacy as a kid? Boy, let me tell you something. In my house, there was no such thing as privacy. It's your room or their house.
I was never allowed to close my door. I don't think I was ever allowed, like ever, living underneath the roof of my parents, bro. So even in high school, I wasn't allowed to close the door, bro.
If you don't
that was
like
tough.
it, don't let the door hit you on your way out. See, now house privacy was a privilege. Oh, you want your own room? Cool. Not a big deal. You can close the
And I didn't even have my own room. I had to share a room with my brother.
door, but no locking it. Bruh, I've seen white kids slam the door, lock it, and refuse to come out. Ain't no way, my boy. If you try that at my house, you'll be 6 feet deep under. And that, my God, is where this story begins. So for this story, I'ma take you back to the day I lost my privacy. See, it was back in my YN years. Now, growing up, all the
YN years.
kids in our neighborhood had one rule.
I think we've all had them years, you feel me?
Your bud better be home when the street lights come on. See, these rules weren't fake because every 40 seconds a child goes missing or abducted in the United States.
Damn,
Approximately
every 40 seconds? That's nuts.
8,000 children are reported missing each year. But here's the issue. See, sometimes you lose track of time. See, in the States, we have what's called a time change. Simply put, clocks move forward 1 hour in the spring to create longer daylight hours in the evening, and set back 1 hour in the fall to return to standard time. Now, as a kid, it's your job to keep up with the time, because if you don't, there's consequences. And that's where it all begins.
Man, those are some tough times growing up, because like nowadays, our phones automatically like change time. So like if you got an alarm set to go to work or school or whatever, back in the day, like I said, like we had to use actual clocks, alarm clocks, you feel me, to get up, actual alarms, you feel me, so you actually had to change the time on your clock. Now you don't got to do it.
I'm at the crib chilling, the phone goes off. Hello?
All electronics, they update the time automatically to where you even forget the time even changes in the first place.
Nah, I can't. Bro, my parents are not gonna be home until midnight. I don't know, fam. Check it out. I got a couple shorties coming through, my boy. Now, anytime I'm done behind her shorties and a party with no parents,
you say less. You got some girls coming through, bet.
I'm all in. So I get to my mom, tell her I'll be at my homie's house. She's cool with it, but before leaving, she reminds me to be back home before dark. Okay, cool. So I leave the crib, ride all the way to my homie Jay's house, and the man's crib's lit. Homie's got that juice, some of that gas, but most importantly, the shorties. So I get in and start having the time of my life. So fast forward a few hours, and we start playing 7 Minutes in Heaven. Now for the uninformed,
I ain't gonna lie, house parties are way more fun than like going to the club. I don't know, there's something about house parties. I enjoyed house parties way more going like through high school and my younger days, you feel me? But like nowadays, you're not gonna catch me at no house party now, but I stay out the way.
7 Minutes in Heaven is the perfect icebreaker for teenage parties. Usually meant for you to know your crush. So we start spinning the bottle. A few moments later, the bottle stops and it lands on my girl Lisa. So we both get up in the closet, and now it's time to go to heaven. Here's the problem. See, once a boy and a girl go into the closet, all the other kids start listening. And let me tell you something, I was nervous for my life. See, it's one thing having a crush, but shooting your shot in front of all the peers, that's different.
Yeah.
Now I start overthinking it. Okay, Tim, just be cool. This is your only chance. But what if she says no? I'm gonna get roasted.
Man, I remember. Man, I keep saying I remember. I sound like an old head. But I remember my first time ever making out with somebody. I remember right after we got done making out, I asked her, I was like, did I do good?
So now my heart starts beating faster. I look deep into Lisa's eyes, and Shorty's not making a move. Now it's 3.5 minutes later, and I still haven't made a move. So I hear, man, that boy ain't got game. He's scared. So now it's double the pressure. And I go, F it. You only miss the shots you don't take. So
it is what it is.
Look Lisa dead into her eyes, close my eyes, moving slowly, perk up my lips. Why your lips so chapped? Ragged? Now I'm black, right? And it's cold outside. My lips are cracking. Plus I forgot to bring my chapstick. So I go for the ultimate move. I lick my lips.
Damn, you gotta come prepared, bro. You gotta make sure you got some peppermint gum, some cologne on, some chapstick.
Mistake of my life. See, licking your lips only gets you more chapped up. So baby girl goes, I'm not kissing those crusty ass lips. God
damn.
Hey, everyone heard her. Bam! All I remember hearing
You gonna
is,
get roasted.
Homie needs to take a bath in fast way, my boy. Let's go.
You about to get roasted for a good hot minute, bro.
But if I can hear the homie smile, our man's lips drier than his mama's coochie. Oh, hell no. I'm
They roast
out
out of you.
Depths of hell. So I get out the closet, rushed out the house, got on my bike, and I started pedaling like a bitch. And the whole time my feelings were hurt. So to calm my mind,
That's kind of embarrassing, I ain't gonna lie.
I kept pedaling and pedaling and pedaling. This is where I lost track of time. See, while I was in my feelings, it went from daylight into night. So I look up and see the streetlights come on. Oh, dang, I couldn't get home. So I start flying back home. I'm running for my life. I finally make it to the crib, rushing to the door. Oh no, my mom's in the living room waiting for me. Now, this is where all went left. See, you gotta remember, I'm still mad from getting roasted at the party.
Man, my parents used to get so mad if I was even a couple minutes late. My parents never did like come home before the streetlights come on type ish. You feel me? They always expected me to know what time it is. I either had a watch on me, or when I got of age, I was able to get a cell phone, a little flip phone, to where I could, keep track of time. So like my parents would be like, be home by 7. So I had to keep track. But if I came home at 7:04.
In my house, no excuses. There's no explaining anything to my parents. I lost track of time, and all I need to do is take accountability and face the consequences.
Didn't I tell you to be home before the street light?
But I was tight. So I ignored my mom and just walked on. I get to my room, slam the door, and start cursing.
Oh, that's the wrong thing to do.
This house. I'm so sick of this. Can't do this, can't do that. I can't wait to leave this. But see, the whole time, my mom was outside listening at the door.
Damn.
What is wrong with that boy?
So she tries to come in.
Here, open this door. Open this door now.
But the door's locked. Now I'm heated, right? I'm already in trouble, so I go, F it. What more come up?
Oh, damn. Tim got some balls on him.
And it's still. So my mother waits a few more moments. Well, your boy refuses to open the door. Game over. Now remember, came home after dark, strike 1. Disrespected my mom, strike 2. Slammed my bedroom door, strike 3.
You getting that ass handed.
Locked myself in, strike number 4. So my mom finally gives up, leaves my door, and I lay down. Now I'm still thinking, how am I gonna play this off when I get back to school? Dang, I gotta go to another school. I can't go back and get roasted again. But then I hear a knock at the door. What? Open this door.
Ooh.
Shh, it's my pop.
See, that's one thing. Like for me, bro, growing up, like getting disciplined from my mama, I wasn't really as scared. It's when my dad got involved. Oh, it was raps. I was scared. List, bro.
Spam. When I tell you I fixed up my attitude real quick, I get to the door, open it, and my dad goes, so you slamming doors now? See, let me explain something to you. The one thing you don't do in a
trying to come up with every excuse you can think of.
Black parents' house and slam their doors. You, my guy, are disrespecting their sanctuary. So I go, sorry, Pops, do you pay rent here? No. Do you buy food here? No. Do you pay bills here? No. Then what makes you think you can slam doors here? Now that's the tricky part. See, the one thing about black parents,
I accidentally closed the door too hard. Sorry, Dad.
when they ask you something in an angry tone, oh, it's a rhetorical question. Shut up. Don't retaliate, don't roll your eyes, and definitely don't talk back. So I keep my mouth shut. My dad looks deep into my eyes, moves his hands from his back and goes,
The door's going bye-bye.
closer, and my dad's holding a drill. What's that for? Unhinge the door. What? Dad, did you say unhinge the door? My dad doesn't say a word. See, I thought it couldn't get any worse. My pops was like, if you take it there, I'm gonna take it further. There's something you don't want to do.
Damn.
Oh. Now I'm losing it. See, it's one thing to get grounded, but removing the bedroom door, fam, I need my privacy.
That part. At this point, the only privacy you get is gonna be the bathroom.
Yep, turn it on. and this man made me remove all the hinges. Then I had to lift the heavy ass door by myself all the way to the garage, and now I had to stay in my room with no privacy. Damn. So,
You better take that lotion to the bathroom from now on.
moral of the story: respect for ourselves guides our morals. Respect for others guides our manners. And plus, don't slam your parents' doors.
That part. The end. Hey man, if you guys made it to the end, I greatly appreciate it. Smash the like button, leave a comment, click that bell while you're at it, and until next time, y'all, I'm gonna see y'all next time. I'm out.